Welcome to the deep dive. We take your sources, sift through them, and pull out the key insights for you.
And today, we're looking at Cassio Novoa. Quite a profile here. A real Swiss Army knife in tech, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. We've got CVs, project lists, job role alignments, even psych reports. So the mission today is to really unpack his career, his strengths.
Right. Not just what he does, but how he does it, what makes him tick, and why he's so, well, versatile.
I think you're in for some surprises. Definitely a few aha moments about navigating the tech world.
Definitely. Okay, so where do we start? This journey is long.
Uh-huh.
Over 20 years.
Yeah, and it's not just the time, it's the evolution. Think about it. From mainframes, COBOL, all the way to cutting-edge AI now.
That's adaptability right there. It really stands out.
And the breadth of roles, Agile coach, project manager, customer success, Gen AI analyst. I mean, you don't often see that combination.
Not really, no. It's quite rare to bridge those worlds so effectively, the legacy systems and the really new stuff.
And looking at the foundations, it makes sense. He's got serious academic background. A master's in project management from Japan back in 92, 93.
University of Fuku.
And then a specialization in IBM 370 mainframes from Columbia University in 94. That's some solid groundwork.
It really is. And that connects directly to his early work, right?
Yeah.
At Few KPI.
Yeah, managing microcomputing programs, keeping those COBOL legacy systems running.
And COBOL, for anyone listening, I mean, it sounds ancient, but it's still crucial. So much critical infrastructure runs on it, even today.
Right. Then he moves to IBM as a marketing specialist, selling big servers, understanding data integrity, SQL Server, Oracle concepts, building that core IT knowledge.
Exactly. So that historical context, that deep understanding of the fundamentals, it makes his later moves into things like Agile and AI even more, well, impressive. You know, he understands the whole stack.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. The shift from more traditional commercial management at Micromedia Informatica.
Right. Until 2009.
To leading these massive IT outsourcing deals, like the one at Telemar or OI. 6 years, $12 million contract.
Wow.
Orchestrating 300 IT pros, including 20 COBOL programmers still needed and 10 Oracle DBAs. That's a huge jump in scale and complexity.
It absolutely is. And it begs the question, how do you make that leap from legacy systems to leading digital transformation?
Well, his summary points to it. Over 20 years leading strategic initiatives, specializing in Agile Scrum, Kanban, Lean.
Yeah, those frameworks are key for managing that kind of complexity and change, breaking things down, being flexible.
And he adds things like design thinking, lean inception, so collaborative innovation methods on top of the Agile execution. And it's a whole toolkit.
A toolkit for driving change, essentially.
And the results speak for themselves. Looking at the project details, it's not just about doing the work, it's about the measurable impact. That really jumps out.
Oh, definitely. You see concrete numbers, like reducing average handling time AHT by 22% for CFES, RJ, and Electrobras. That's a significant efficiency boost.
Yeah.
And increasing proactive incident resolution by 40% using Dynatrace.
Which is more than just monitoring, right? It's about understanding why things happen.
Exactly. It's about observability.
Yeah.
Getting ahead of problems. And then there's a 30% improvement in operational stability from DevOps projects. Real, tangible results.
And the scale again. Leading a team of 24 techs, delivering over 30 projects, keeping SLAs above 95%.
That's consistent high performance.
But get this. The FIFA World Cup 2014 project. C4 integration. Account manager and project manager.
C4, command control, communications, computers, high-pressure stuff.
Totally. Integrating 12-plus command centers, high-availability video conferencing, coordinating maybe 20 different security and logistics agencies, federal, state, private.
Wow.
And ensuring 99.9% uptime during the peak. I mean, talk about high stakes, zero room for error.
That kind of environment really tests you.
Yeah.
And you see that same capability in his data center projects. Rio's Civil Police, for example.
Right, 2009 to 2012, a $30 million, 36-month project.
And that included deploying the first Oracle Exadata in Latin America.
The first one, that shows some serious foresight, adopting that kind of tech early on.
Absolutely. Exadata was a big deal for high-performance databases. Plus, installing a 100-square-meter secure data room, serious stuff.
And other big data center projects too, right? Cephas RJ, iPlan RIO.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars.
Yep, ranging from $3 million to $25 million. And consistently using Agile, DevOps tools, Jenkins, Git, Jira, ServiceNow. It's not just tech, it's business development, strategy, execution. all tied together.
So for you listening, if you need to drive change or manage complex systems, think about this. He uses tools like Dynatrace, Causal AI, like Davis AI,
To proactively find bottlenecks.
resulting in a 52% cut in mean time to resolution, MTTR, and 39% fewer performance incidents. That's money saved, headaches avoided.
Real operational impact. Which leads us nicely into the AI side, because he's clearly not just maintaining, he's innovating.
Right. He's not just talking about AI, he's actively using it. His role as a generative AI analyst seems key here.
Yeah, integrating NLP, natural language processing, and computer vision.
Yeah.
Using them to automate workflows, optimize operations.
And he's got hands-on experience, ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek. He's actually working with these tools.
You see it in his current work with Uber International since January 2024.
What's he doing there?
Translation project manager, localization lead, coordinating multilingual support, adapting comms across Brazil, London, South America.
Okay.
Specifically to help implement AI and innovation solutions. So it's tech, communication, culture, AI strategy, all rolled into one.
That's a powerful mix. And then there's the Maricopa City Hall project, head of innovation and social projects.
Yes, 2019 to 2021. That's a really interesting one. Using AI for social good.
Tell me more.
He led the scaling of a free educational platform, used gamification, microlearning, and crucially, used generative AI to personalize learning paths for over 15,000 young people from vulnerable backgrounds.
Wow. And did it work?
Seems so. A 61% course engagement rate, which is pretty good for online learning.
Yeah.
And they raised $1.1 million in funding.
That's applying tech for real social impact. Very cool.
And even in the private sector, his work with Airbnb owners since 2019, digital property manager.
Automating the rental experience.
Exactly. Using multilingual content, Airbnb's features, plus tools like ChatGPT and Gemini.
And the result?
An average 300% increase in bookings for the properties he managed, and high guest satisfaction. So, tangible business results again.
So beyond the tech and the projects, there's this strong communication thread, this global perspective.
Absolutely critical.
Yeah.
And often underrated. His language skills are a huge asset.
Portuguese native, English and Spanish, advanced C1.
And working Japanese, B1. He uses English daily reading docs, writing proposals, talking with international teams.
And he mentioned using English a lot for AI tools and resources, too.
Right, which shows where his current focus lies.
And he's also positioned himself as a senior consultant in multilingual technical writing and translation, Brazil, USA, Japan markets.
Yeah, producing high-impact stuff. Compliance reports, tech proposals, manuals, white papers, training videos.
But here's the kicker. Integrating Gen AI, prompt engineering, technical localization into the documentation workflow.
That is a very specific, very valuable niche skill set in today's world. Super important for global tech.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the impact. Let's get into the how, the behavioral side. What makes him operate this way?
This is fascinating. The reports paint a picture of someone highly precise, skeptical, but respects authority.
Conscientious, careful, detail-oriented, likes proven approaches, needs proof before trusting new people.
Right. It suggests a very evidence-based way of working, not just gut feeling. It's about being thorough, not necessarily rigid.
Formal and reserved, maybe?
Yeah, the reports suggest that. But it translates into this deep, literal understanding of tasks. He follows through meticulously to ensure quality.
Operates by the book.
Yeah.
Uses his background to manage risk.
Exactly. Which maybe counterintuitively allows him to tackle really complex, innovative stuff because the foundation is so solid.
And his management style.
Thorough, precise with technical details. Sticks to policy. Disciplined about getting things right. Sometimes prefers working independently, but works well in a defined team structure.
Highly results-oriented, strives for error-free work. High conscientiousness score, defines objectives clearly, achieves them.
It's quite a blend, isn't it? Deeply rooted in process and precision, yet leading AI and digital transformations.
How does he handle pressure? The psych profile.
Says he's calm, balanced, stable under pressure. Trusts his ability to handle difficult situations, although there's a note about being generally on alert.
Interesting.
Also scores high on positive emotions, active, creative mental life. So this mix, meticulous execution powered by creative thinking and resilience, that's kind of his secret sauce, I think.
So with this incredibly rich profile, it's no wonder he aligns with some pretty high-level roles.
Absolutely. The sources list 10 specific types. It really shows the market value of combining these skills.
We're talking top-tier stuff.
Yeah.
AML solutions architect, head of digital transformation, VP of operations.
Yeah, big roles. Potential salaries, $12,000 up to over $30,000 USD a month, potentially. That's where deep tech meets strategic leadership.
And obviously, senior or lead project and program manager roles, especially for complex IT AI projects.
Makes perfect sense. With that track record, FIFA, the data centers, Telemar, he'd be ideal. Salary range there, maybe $9,000 to $20,000 a month.
And even roles focused more on clients or innovation. Senior Customer Success Manager, Head of Innovation, particularly with an AI angle.
Given his Airbnb work, NPS analysis, setting up innovation offices, yeah, strong matches.
Even Senior BI Analyst or a Digital Content Strategist, Localization Lead fit, it just shows incredible versatility.
It really does. So, wrapping this up, what's the takeaway for you listening? We've seen a career that mirrors tech evolution itself, from mainframes to AI.
Yeah, it shows someone who doesn't just react to change, but actually drives it, turning complex tech challenges into real business results, even social impact.
It really highlights how powerful it is to combine that deep technical skill with strategic leadership and that meticulous, precise approach.
So here's something to think about. We hear digital transformation and AI integration all the time, buzzwords almost. But based on this deep dive, what are those hidden, maybe foundational strengths, like precision, like deep system understanding that leaders really need to deliver on those promises?
And maybe, just maybe, could that commitment to methodical, by-the-book execution actually be the most innovative way forward when you're dealing with huge mission-critical systems in a world that's changing so fast? Something to ponder.